Hello, and welcome to the weekly announcements here at Calvary United Methodist Church. I sincerely want to thank all of the volunteers who came out the last couple of weeks and helped us in our Rise Against Hunger events. We had a great time packaging meals together. It was great to see you all and to have a little bit of time to fellowship under the portico. And we were able to package 30,000 meals together in just a short time. We also were able to raise 100% of the money that we needed to fund that event. So I just want to say thank you for all that you did. Those meals are now have been included in a shipment from lots of other places, and it's on its way to Madagascar to make a difference in the world. The season of Lent begins next Wednesday, February the 17th. We have prepared Lent at Home kits for you to stay connected during this holy season. If you haven't picked up your kit, please come and pick up your kit between 10:30 and noon on Sunday morning at the hospitality table in the parking lot. You'll also have an opportunity to deliver some kits to others if you would like. You're invited to join us for Ash Wednesday service next Wednesday at 6 o'clock p.m. We are inviting you to join us from the comfort of your homes on a Zoom call. The staff will lead us through a meaningful evening of worship. Our theme this Lent is again and again. On Ash Wednesday, the theme is again and again, we find ourselves here. I hope to see you next week in worship. If you're thinking of joining one of the Lenten Bible studies, please do so by Sunday, February the 14th. Dave Nichols will be leading a session titled The Walk, 5 Essential Practices of the Christian Life, and that's by Adam Hamilton. That study will be on Sunday afternoons from 4:30 to 5:45 p.m., and it will begin on February the 21st. I'm going to teach a study entitled A Wind in the Wilderness, a Lenten study from the prophets by D.J. Del Rosario. The study will be on Thursday mornings from 10 to 11, and that will begin Thursday, February the 18th. The COVID-19 task force also met this past week and discussed next steps for the church. We reviewed several metrics that are being tracked by our metro government. And the good news is that many of those metrics are coming back to where they are in line. They're almost to the green, or they're in the green. There are a couple of key things that we are still tracking. We are still looking at the hospitalization rate, the ICU bed availability in our community, and that's still not quite where we would like for that to be. We also know that it's a higher rate of active cases in our community than metro government would also like to see. We still have about 3,500 active cases here in Nashville, and if we're not careful, that number can jump to 6,000, 8,000 to 10,000 pretty quickly. We expect that these will continue to improve over the next several weeks. We're also tracking the vaccination rate, as we know that this is one of the key metrics that we will track going forward. At the present time, we have only vaccinated between 8 and 10% of our population here in the state of Tennessee. In Metro Nashville, it's about the same, about 9 to 10%. As this number goes up and all the transmission rates continue to go down, then we will be in a really good spot for us to resume Sunday school classes, resume in-person worship, and all those things inside the building. But until we can get to that point, we're asking you to be patient with us and hang with us just a few more weeks. We think in a few more weeks, all these things will trend in the right direction, and we will have some good news to report very soon. You've done a great job of hanging in there with us over the past 10, 11 months now, and we ask you to be patient just a little bit longer. A few more weeks can make a big difference as we move ahead. You've done a great job loving God and loving your neighbor, and so we ask you to keep doing that for just a few more weeks. For a few more weeks, we invite you to continue with our current plan with worship. The staff will continue to stream live from the sanctuary at 8:15. We'll also continue to meet in the parking lot at 10:30. You can watch anytime by simply going to the website and punching the button, Worship Anytime, or you can simply go straight to our YouTube channel and you can find the latest services there. You can also now call in from your phone and listen to the weekly service. Sermon by phone is available by calling 615-239-5392, and you can listen to the service after 9:30 a.m. on Sunday morning. After a long break in 2020, the Hilltoppers are returning in the month of February. On February 18th at 11 o'clock a.m., Cindy Sullivan will be leading the online session. Cindy is a certified home management consultant, certified professional organizer, and of course, Calvary United Methodist Church member. Look in From Our Hill for more information. It's also time for our high school seniors and college students to apply for the Jeff Johnson Scholarship. You can find more information on our church website. The deadline is coming up in the month of March. If you'd like to volunteer to participate in worship, let Melissa know. We are looking for people who would be willing to film our call to worship. We are looking for people who would be willing to read the scripture text. We are looking for you to participate in worship. Even if you don't have all the technology to record all this from home, let us know. We can record you at the church, or we can work out arrangements. So contact Melissa for more information and how you can be involved in the worship life of the church. We are a people of prayer. So we ask you to pray for several things this week. Continue to lift up our doctors and nurses and all those who are working so hard and so diligently to help us get past this pandemic. Pray for those who are lonely and isolated. Pray for those who have lost loved ones to death. Pray for those in the hospital who are recovering from surgery. Pray for all our prayer concerns that are listed in From Our Hill. Pray for each other as we move into this holy season of Lent. I hope you will also join us this Sunday for worship. We will be taking a look at the transfiguration of Jesus. Have a good weekend, and I hope to see you soon. Take care. Bye.